Well, Michigan just became the last state in the country to make it legal for families to pay for surrogates. This morning, Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed a set of laws that straighten out the complicated legal process around using a paid surrogate to have a child. The laws also bolster access to IVF and ensure protections for LGBTQ+ parents. NBC News correspondent Ali Vitali joins me now from Capitol Hill. Hi, Ali. So I know a lot of Michigan families looking to have children had been seeking surrogates outside the state of Michigan to avoid a legal nightmare. How do these new laws try to simplify the surrogacy process?
Well, look, Kate, they ease that. Of course, this is legislation not coming out of this Capitol building, although these are conversations on reproductive health care that certainly lawmakers here are having as well in the national landscape writ large. But in Michigan, they were able to pass this package of bills that effectively eases the surrogacy process and gets rid of this 1988 law that effectively made surrogacy contracts null and void, meaning that parents would either have to petition for their parental rights pre-birth. That would oftentimes depend on what judge they got and what county they lived in. Sometimes those families, especially the ones who could monetarily and otherwise, would just do their surrogacy process outside the state. I spoke to one group of families who underwent the surrogacy process in Michigan, though. They did so as recently as 2023, and they were part of the advocacy team trying to get this law changed because for them, they called this process agonizing. Listen to what Alex and Leah, the mother and the surrogate, had to say about what they went through.
We still went through the process of having individual attorneys and creating contracts and doing all of that, but knowing the whole time that if anything were to happen, that contract is really unenforceable in Michigan.
It really came down to the fact that an elected official in the state of Michigan is the one that makes a decision on whether biological parents will be granted those parentage rights.
Now, Kate, this is a bill that passed largely along party lines, pushed by Democrats, signed by a Democratic governor. Republicans in the states criticized it because they thought it would commercialize surrogacy. But look, at the end of the day, this is something that is happening in Michigan, but is part of a conversation across the country right now, both about abortion access, but then also the other side of the reproductive health care coin. And it's something that in my conversations with advocates and families on the ground in Michigan, they want folks to know that, yes, surrogacy on the ground right now in Michigan will be made easier by the signing of this law, but that all of these different reproductive health care items really are intertwined and interlinked.
Yeah, that's for sure. NBC News correspondent Ali Vitali, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.